Have lake buyers changed? I think they have. I'm filming this from my favorite place in our home, our kitchen counter. It's where I spend a lot of my mornings working because I get to look out over the water while I answer emails, talk with clients, look at new listings, and enjoy my coffee. Sitting here today, I found myself thinking about a couple I had showed one of my Lake Lanier listings to just last week. I was sure we were about to write an offer because they loved it. They loved the location, they loved the private dock, they loved the approach to the water. Then they said something that I was not expecting. It's just too big. The house was around 5,000 square feet, and as someone who's been selling real estate for almost 40 years, that conversation has really stuck with me because I've realized it's not an isolated comment. I'm hearing it more often. Now that we are halfway through the year, we have enough sales data to see some real trends emerging. So I pulled the numbers today on July 1st, but only for lakefront homes with private docks. And here's what I found. The average sales price on Lake Lanier is $1,223,573. The average size is 3,589 square feet, with the median size 3,440 square feet. That tells me that buyers are not necessarily looking for the biggest house. They're looking for the right house. A home that's easier to maintain, less expensive to heat and cool, and one that lets them spend more time enjoying the lake instead of taking care of a house that's really larger than they need. In fact, I have 2 new listings coming to the market this week that fit this trend perfectly. One about 1,700 square feet, lakefront, private dock, great wintertime view. Another 2,300 square feet, both under $1 million and both with private docks. Honestly, I think that these type homes may be more difficult to find than 5,000 square foot plus homes. And this is not just something that I'm seeing in my business. It's something I've lived myself. For years, I never thought I'd live on the lake because I assumed that every lake house meant buying a huge house. And that's most of what I saw. Then about 9 years ago, David and I stumbled upon this home right here in our own neighborhood. It's only about 2,400 square feet, probably one of the smallest homes in the neighborhood, but we have an acre, deep water, a private dock, quiet mornings where I can sit right here at this kitchen counter with this view, and it made me realize something. I wasn't looking for a big house. I was looking for a better lifestyle. Sometimes those are 2 very different things. So, if you've been dreaming about Lake Lanier, don't assume that you have to buy a big house on the water. Maybe the perfect lake home is not the largest one, or even a large home. Maybe it's simply the one that lets you live the life you've been dreaming about. I'd love to hear from you. So let me know, if you were buying on Lake Lanier today, would you rather have more square footage or more time to enjoy the lake? Let me know what's important to you. Leave me a comment below. I read every one of them. I'm Kim Waters with the Norton Agency.